just call that a go. All right, when Pastor asked me to give a talk today about summer camp at Camp Joda, it's one of my passions, so I was very happy to do so. And I have to tell Donna what Donna's children message was today was exactly what camp is all about. We're trying to, because the one that I go to is Spirit Camp, and that is the ages 6th grade through 12th grade. So roughly, I'm not sure what those ages are, but anyway, what I consider the rough time of the kids' life. We try to teach them to just tone out what the world is. We have a week where we don't allow cell phones, anything like that, and it is a great, great time. I don't know if you've noticed, the pictures on the video today are all pictures of Camp Joda. This picture right here is where we all start. The counselors all get there on Sunday to kind of group and regroup and say what the week is going to be, and this is where we start. We go here and we pray. This is a very special place. We go there several times during the week, have campfires here, but it overlooks the lake, and whenever the sun comes up on that cross, it is more than amazing. I'm going to hit the next one. Okay, so here's some of our counselors and people that are at camp. Yes, I've gotten there okay to put their picture up there. The two little boys in the middle, they're from Minden, but I'm going to tell you, we have people from everywhere. Come as far as from St. Louis, and we have people that, like last year, were from Texas. So it's very, very wide encompassing. We start our Monday at about, I think it's 10 o'clock, 10 or 11, and that's when the campers come and we get all settled. We go directly into worship and band, which we call, something, music, I don't know. Anyway, we have a band that comes every year, and they are amazing. And I hope I've got some pictures of that. Go ahead, Scott. Those are more pictures of, okay, the first one, the first little picture there, we have a little course that we go through, and it takes about 2 hours, but it's an adventure course, and it teaches all the kids how to work together. And this one is like a stick, and they have to start at the bottom and work it up without dropping it and keeping it level. It's fun. The middle one there, that is our little craft station, and we have a lady that's done that for years. We have all kinds of fun crafts, and then that is a picture of the campfire at that place where I showed you first. Okay, Scott. The middle one is my dog Reggie that goes every year. He's taking a nap on our minutes, and they all love him. There's the campfire again, and there's our band member. His name is Gil. He is blind, and he is the most amazing drummer that you can ever imagine, and camp wouldn't be the same without him. Okay, Scott. There's some more of our campers and counselors, and that's us getting ready. We have our own worship and music before we get ready for the whole week. Go ahead, Scott. There is us playing another game. Everybody puts their hands in the middle, and they intertwine their hands and have to figure out how to get out and to be a complete circle. Most of the time it never works, but it's fun. These are just the counselors and then the whole group of campers. Go ahead, Scott. Okay, the picture there, these are fun. Okay, so one day we have a game that's called, our day that we have in the afternoon called Yup Games. And we do the messiest things that you can ever imagine. I think that one is a picture of Truman Chose, I think. It's one of the Chose boys. And you put shaving cream on your head, and someone stands back and throws those big cheese puffs and try to stick them on them. So whoever gets the most wins. I mean, we just have the silliest of times. The other one is where they're trying to throw marshmallows in someone's mouth that have been coated in chocolate syrup. So it's fun. And then the next day we have what is called water games, and it's just terrible, messy play with water. Usually rains that day, so it always works out. It always rains one day of camp. So go ahead, Scott. I can't tell what they're doing in that one. But that's more, there's the Yuck Games. I can't tell what they're doing in that one. Okay, go ahead. Okay, this is an icon. His name is Jeff Israel. He has been at camp for 20-some years, and he has every one of those kids under his thumb, but they absolutely adore him. Whenever we have worship, He gets up there and dances and sings and involves everybody, and camp would not be the same without him. There's my dog kissing him. Yeah, he's quite a character. I think that's the last slide. I'm just gonna tell you real quick that these kids that come to this camp, there's a lot of them that need it way more than we could even imagine. We get a lot of kids that, we have a lot of foster children, and this is it's a very emotional time for a lot of us. Camp is for kids, but I always come out of there with way more than I think the kids do. A lot of tears. At the end of the week, on Thursday night, we go to that one point and have a campfire if the weather's okay. And that's where kids are encouraged to get up and give a devotional or say what's really hurting them or just to do anything. And you would think that all these cool teenagers would not do that, but it's a long event. People just, once one starts, they all get up and they follow, and there's a lot of tears, a lot of tears. So if you ever have any want to go and help, we always need help at Camp Toyota. There's so much to do. Has anyone been there and seen the place? It's beautiful. You know, we almost lost it a few years ago. And by the grace of God, we got to keep this camp, and it's a blessing. It truly is. So if there's anything that you want to do, you can go and help cook. You can be a counselor. We always need counselors. I'm supposed to go as the camp nurse, but they always rook me into being a counselor as well. So, and anything you want to do, there is always some sort of scholarship for kids that can't afford it. So, I mean, if you ever want to maybe sponsor a kid or whatever, we need cooks, we need people to clean, we need people to come and just chaperone. So, if you ever think that might be something you'd like to do, there's several camps throughout the year. I always go to the Spirit Camp, but there's camp for kids all the way from 2 years old and up. So, do you have any questions?
Can I
Yes.
add?
Yes.
This is like my fourth baby year going to Discovery, third through fifth grade.
Okay.
I love that group. They're sewing, and this year they're doing a confirmation class in there, which is awesome. They have outdoor games or sports or confirmation or sewing. I'm not sure the kids are going with that one this year. But if anybody can go, I love going to take my grandkids.
Yes.
You can just go spend a week with them. It's an awesome saltwater pool.
They do have the whole facility is absolutely beautiful, and this old fat girl is so thankful that the cabins are air conditioned and they're nice. Because I probably wouldn't last very long if it wasn't. But there's just so many opportunities. I know that maybe last week, I think it was fishing camp. They're all, I mean, there's, like the ones for the little kids, it's just for, I think, an overnight stay, the 2 to like 4 years old. But there is an opportunity for each group. Now, the group that I go to is the longest camp, and it's Sunday or Monday through Friday. So, but if you ever even just want to come over and hang out for a while, it's really a moving experience, and it's something that I feel very deep in my heart about. I started going whenever Cassidy was of age to go, and I'll never miss it. It's the one week of the year that I always make sure I get off at work. So.